Hello and welcome to this new Ninja training series on Microsoft Cloud App Security. We're so glad that you've decided to check this out and we hope that you get so much from it. My name is Dan Edwards. I'm a program manager at Microsoft in the customer experience and engineering team for Microsoft Cloud App Security. And I'm joined here today by not just one of my colleagues, but also the curator of this training that you're about to undertake, Sarajin Chaudhary. Welcome, Sarajin, and why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Thank you so much for the introduction, Dan. Hi, everyone. My name is Sarajin Chaudhary. I am one of the CXC PMs for MCAS and Defender for Identity, and today I'm very excited to bring you this Ninja training. But before we get down to the weeds of the training itself, I did want to give you a little bit of background about myself. I have been in the cybersecurity industry for about 6 years. I started with Microsoft early last year, working in services as a premier field engineer, also known as customer engineer. My main areas of focus were, of course, MCAS, as well as Microsoft Information Protection, also known as MIP. I joined the CXC team earlier this year, and I have been really heavily involved in data protection with MCAS, role-based access control, and then now, of course, mainly focusing on the Ninja training.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. And again, it's really great to have you on board for these videos to introduce this series that you've put together. It's clear by the amount of content that you've brought together in this series that a lot of thought went into it. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about what your original idea was when you started building this series out.
Yeah, of course. So this idea really originated when I was kind of going through a lot of the material we have on MCAS, and I realized that I myself was getting very overwhelmed. And so I really wanted to create this training where you would have it in a centralized location, pulling in all the different sources of data we have all around Microsoft in general. This was so that it could help not only our partners, our friends, our colleagues, basic users, but internally as well. And so the main structure is having a combination of different forms of blogs, of videos and docs, and walking you through 3 different steps to ensure that you're actually able to kind of go through and understand how this overall training was definitely created. So the main goal is to take everything that we have and put it in an area where it's centralized and made a little bit more specific to MCAS and actually filled with different learning objectives.
Yeah, that's great. I can see that there's an awful lot of training out there at the moment, so having something like this to organize and bring structure to it is really, really valuable. I wonder if you could tell us next a little bit about what learners can expect as they go through this course. What are some of the ways in which they'll be engaging in the content, and how's it all put together?
So what can learners expect? Well, they're going to be receiving the training in many different ways and formats coming through this Ninja training overall. So they can expect things in a video format, more of a document format, going through an interactive guide, or kind of going through and reading some of the different blogs. And it'll be split up into 3 different categories in general. So you start out with, of course, being a beginner, then you go to intermediate, then you go to advanced. And each of these different formats gives you a good understanding of what you've had before.
That's awesome, yeah. I love the module structure of beginner, intermediate, and advanced. It means that for those who are already working with cloud app security today, and they have some of that pre-existing knowledge, they can still get stuck into an intermediate or advanced session and still get some good learning outcomes from that. Quick question for you. If I am a beginner, is there anything I should know or do before I get started on the first module?
I would say definitely a passion for cloud security. In terms of actual technical prerequisites, no. Because the goal of this training is to ensure that you can start from having a 0 level knowledge in MCAS and then going to an advanced level. We start out with things like kind of how to put in user groups, what is a CASB in general, and so the beginners are coming in, they're kind of given this sort of guidance where they don't have to learn everything in that case. And then you could also jump in as an intermediate person, so you have that knowledge where you can skip to advanced, or you could skip backwards even to get those basics as well. So I would say, again, a zest for cloud security, and that should be it.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Sarajin. So now you should have all the information you need to get started on this Ninja training series for Microsoft Cloud App Security. We really hope you enjoy the content that's been put together here, and as you work through it, we'd love to hear your feedback. So feel free to use the comment section to ask us questions or to let us know what you'd like to see change about this training program. In the meantime, if you're looking for more content on Cloud App Security, you can check out our GitHub page where we post things that the team have been working on. You can check out our blogs on the tech community, and you can check out our videos, webinars, and our new podcast series which is posted to the Microsoft Security Community YouTube page. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.